The secret of freeing yourself from following recipes for the rest of your life is to learn a handful of basic cooking techniques. Because once you've got the basic technique down, you can change up the flavors and the ingredients depending on whatever you have on hand. I'm Danny Spies, and for this quick bite, I'll show you how to make my summer squash, feta cheese, and mint frittata. And here's all you'll need. 3 cups of summer squash cut into bite-sized pieces, 1 cup of grape tomatoes halved, 1/4 cup of crumbled feta cheese, 3 tablespoons of fresh chopped mint, 2 eggs, 4 egg whites, 1/4 cup of skim milk, a couple teaspoons of olive oil, and some salt and pepper to taste. I've got my oven preheating at 400 degrees, and I'm going to start by combining 2 eggs with 4 egg whites, or 1/4 cup if you're using pre-separated egg whites, 1/4 cup of skim milk, a pinch of salt, and a little bit of fresh black pepper. Then we'll just bring that all together. Now we're going to add in our fresh chopped mint and our salty, tangy feta cheese, and then gently stir that together. This is a perfect example right here. Just by changing up your herb and your cheese, you can completely change the flavor of this dish. And you know guys, this is where cooking gets fun, so go ahead, trust your instincts. If it sounds good to you, it's gonna taste good. I've got a 10-inch non-stick skillet heating up over a medium heat, and to that I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of olive oil. You just want to add enough here to coat the bottom of your pan because we want to make sure that the frittata doesn't stick. Then we're going to add in our summer squash. Now any color or size summer squash you have will do. We're just going to get it into the pan and let it go 2 or 3 minutes just to get the raw edge off of it. Okay, this is looking good, so I'm ready for my tomatoes. I'm going to season this with a little bit of salt and a little bit of fresh ground pepper, and then I'm shutting the heat off and giving it a stir. Now we're ready for the eggs. So I'm going to give it one last whisk and then pour it right over the veggies. Then we're just going to even out the top. Just make sure everybody's in there. And this is exactly how I like my frittatas. Lots of veggies with a little bit of egg. Now all we have to do is pop this right in the oven for about 15-20 minutes or just until your egg is set and our frittata is ready to go. Frittatas are a great canvas for a host of nutritious ingredients. And now that you guys see the basic technique here, you can go ahead and change it up. Maybe you want to add some different vegetables or some different fresh herbs. Maybe try chopping up some lean cuts of protein or adding in some beans. The options here are really endless. Let's take a look. It smells so good. Okay, just want to shake your pan, and you can see the top is nice and set. That's how we know it's ready to go. So I'm going to place it on top of the stove, let it cool off for about 10 minutes or so, and then we'll cut into it. So the frittatas cooled off, gave it about 10 minutes or so, and using a rubber spatula, I'm just going to come along the edges here and make sure that it's not sticking anywhere. Once you've got it loosened up, you're going to gently slide your frittata right onto a plate. Now from here, you could just cut it into 4, serve it along with some salad and make it a nice light meal. Or another thing I like to do is cut it into bite-sized pieces and put it out as an appetizer because it works really well at room temperature. So now that you've got this simple technique in your back pocket, get in your kitchens and come up with some of your own clean, simple, and delicious frittata recipes. I'm Danny Spies, and I'll see you guys next time with another quick bite. Maybe you want to try some different vegetables or some